Where we last left our group of intrepid idiots, the neighborhood watch, they had just made their way into the living mushroom
Don't worry about
forest
it.
known as Rozsdapka. There, they had brought along Fizzy's siblings, the buff, the skinny, and the pretty lady, whose names are all escaping me right at this moment in time.
Solna,
smash your-
Krago,
Zinmin!
Zinmin.
Zinmin. That's it.
If you just hit a bunch of keys on your keyboard, you'll
That's
probably
literally what it is. It's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Drow names do be like that.
There, they had decided to try and find their way down deeper to rescue one of their missing siblings, and had attracted some of the attention of the forest around them. You guys have managed to fight it off, but then one of your compatriots, Ignatius, was going to stay back to give you guys a little bit more time to keep going ahead without them, because Cody was not going to be available this session. And so, you guys began heading down into the cave to try and make your way towards the missing sibling of Fizzy.
Oh shit! He said he wanted to give fucking healing, and I forgot to ask.
Yes.
Oh well.
Well, I'm here, and Cody will not mind all that much. Let me get the music going, and we can quickly hash that out.
Because I know I'm pretty bad right now.
Cody's got a good chunk of healing available. So I will ask first and foremost, who's rough? You're rough? Okay. Let's see. I'm pulling up that sheet. I'm going to pull up Ignatius' sheet. Ignatius is going to cast... Ignatius will cast a second level Cure Wounds on you, Fizzy.
Okay.
I'll consume a spell slot. I will roll it.
Wrong.
Jess, if you're
button.
talking, you can't hear you.
I know.
It's only 9, sorry.
That's
I was
fine.
gonna say I also got hit a few times.
Okay, he'll drop. I think it'll be. He'll start off with a. Yeah, they'll be back. I have faith in them. They will drop
I
a.
just like how it froze. It was mid drink.
They're gonna give you a Cure Wounds. So.
Wow.
Fuck. Sorry, that's only 5.
Sorry.
For you, Kaz.
Doesn't he have lay on hand?
He does also have lay on hands. He has plenty of lay on hands, to be
I
honest.
was like, okay, I guess I go fuck myself, I guess.
I'm also pretty. I mean, I could do some healing myself, but I also don't want
Yep.
to waste it.
So is there anybody else that is bloodied or rough when it comes
On
to
a
health?
scale of 0 to 65.
God damn it.
I'm a 27.
Okay.
Why didn't you raise your hand?
Why didn't you raise your fucking hand?
Because I went to say something, and then Joe was like, "You're muted."
Ah, that makes more sense. 15 points of lay on hands to Darius, 10 to Cat,
Not it.
10 to Kaz, and then 10 to Fizzy. Okay.
Why did it not roll?
There we go.
I don't know.
17, 27.
So minus 35, 20. So yeah, Kaz raised her health by 10, Fizzy yours by 10, Darius 15.
Does everybody have at least some like form of hurt?
Wait, I raise it by 10? Why?
He's
Lay on
using
hands.
he's using 10 points of lay on hands on you as well.
Is that with the other 5, or?
Yep.
Yes.
So 15 total is what you're raising your HP by. Healing
I
by.
can't remember what the number was.
Jill
So I
and
raised it.
Becca, did you also get hurt during? You did.
I
right?
got hurt, but not
Okay.
bad. I only
I'm
took
asking,
like
no,
20.
I'm asking because it's only worth it to do a mass cure wounds if a mass not mass cure wounds if everybody got at least somewhat hurt.
On a scale of 0 to 72, I'm at a 49.
On a scale of 1 to 119,
This
I'm at a
joke
95.
keeps happening.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to do a mass cure wounds
It's
on
never not
everybody.
funny.
This joke keeps occurring.
All right.
Yeah, because it's funny every time.
I'm gonna kick your dicks in.
All right.
Good luck finding it.
All right, I'll just have to keep kicking until I do.
16 points of healing for everybody.
How much?
16.
1-6.
1-6.
Everybody heal by 16 additional points.
16.
Actually,
16.
wait, no, because I don't think because I think with mass cure. Okay, here's my question, because I still
Mhm.
have the healing thing up technically. Hold on, I need to see the wording of that specific.
I'm gonna watch Jill's TikTok real quick.
Thank you.
It's cute.
It's good, and it's
Also
Houdini,
watch
and
mine,
she's
because
a
mine is funny if you didn't
cutie.
see it earlier.
It's a trend right now on TikTok.
People use
yeah,
their
it's good.
pets as guns.
Okay.
Houdini was too big. I was like, she's a shoot from the like.
Okay, so it does count. So I can do this. Who is like because I think that one that brought me up to 16. That's
So wait, hold on, hand up.
Hey,
Go ahead.
So that 16, do we add that? Because as soon as that was said, we got the like, hold on, and I
Yeah.
didn't add it.
so add the
Yeah,
16,
add it. Everybody gets that.
Okay.
and then secondary question. Go, Michelle.
Yeah. 58 plus 72 is over. 58 plus 16 is over 72. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm good. Is anyone else still hurt?
What?
Okay.
Dara
Is anyone-
Stefano.
Technically,
Darius?
but really not a lot.
Okay. So
Darius has baby health.
Darius
Yeah.
is gonna take my other D because I looked it up. It says any. It says any. It doesn't say specifically.
Oh yeah, Kaz, you're
The
good
wording
now,
of
aren't you?
Yeah.
Circle of Stars
Okay.
is a constellation of a life goblet appears on you whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature. I can do the 30 feet within the hit points or whatever. Like it doesn't say it has to only be a one. It just says we're hit points on a creature. So
Yep.
that counts, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it will count.
So Jess, you will get another 8 plus 6 is 14 points of healing.
Okay, I'm back up to full.
Okay. Alright.
But I do have to ask, since
Hey.
my HP is down, does that mean I could summon Phaon still?
Yes.
Even
So
though- okay.
So your hit points they have been restored. You still took away the 30, and that lasts for 24 hours. So bear that in mind, of course.
Right.
Yeah, so your healing just now did not restore the 30 you put into Phaon.
Oh no,
no, I know
Phaon,
that.
yeah.
I know that.
I
And as for the way that the whole summoning Phaon thing works, the duplicate that is,
yeah.
it's basically kind of at will. You can resummon and desummon them whenever you wish.
Until I get a long rest and I won't.
Yeah, until you go 24 hours and then it goes away.
Okay. I just had to keep in mind that I don't have to reduce 30 again in another fight or something
No.
like that.
No, you don't have to do that. And I'll remind you if you ever start to. So don't worry.
Okay.
Are you filled up with what you have, Johnny?
Kaz is looking quite good. As of now.
I am literally like 1 HP off of my
Kaz
full.
is nearly perfect.
Alright. Everyone is healed up then. Alright, cool. Then
Guess I'll
we-
fucking die.
Are you not healed up, Jill?
No, you assumed you were when you were saying you were like, oh, 58 plus this is 72,
No,
right?
that was for me.
No, that's-
Okay,
yeah,
I
that
was like,
quite
my
literally
That was for
busy.
me.
because
I
like
was at 58.
I had like 42 or something like that.
And
I
when
mean,
we have a
I'm not like low. I was just you said everyone's filled up,
No,
and I said
I mean everyone's like pretty okay, is what I mean.
yeah, I'm at 65, 72, but I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
I think you
everyone
and
else,
I are.
that's
I
cool.
know you and I are like, yeah, we're the same amount. So I knew you were close to
It
where
is-
I was. So.
Everyone is okay enough to not be concerned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I was
Like,
okay enough
I
to
was
not
at
be
58.
concerned without the 16 healing. I was okay. I
Alrighty.
think.
So
Anyway.
you all begin making your way down the Myconid cave that has been cleared away by Craigo. With Ignatius acting as your vanguard, preventing any further enemies from coming down further. Thankfully for Ignatius, there doesn't seem to be too many that are starting to come after you from that way. But still, Ignatius is going to be fighting back with the assistance of Balus as well. I need to point out that horse has quite a few kills in comparison to the other familiars in this party.
I mean, to be fair, only one other familiar in this party has a kill count.
That's not true.
No,
Did you
One
finish
other-
that
Kill
kit?
count?
So does,
Ruben
I bet.
has several kills.
Ruben
I
is
don't
still-
count. Hold on. Ruben's not a familiar anymore.
Yes,
Okay,
he is.
He's still
But so
technically
is-
familiar
Yeah,
rules.
he's a familiar, and I mean, and
He's his
also,
own man.
Frog also
monkey.
killed. Frog also killed someone.
Every
Yeah,
every
that's who I
familiar
was
in this
thinking.
party has killed
That's-
before.
That's not true. Look at Luce. Look at
Luce
that.
is not a
quote.
familiar.
You think Luce
Look at me.
hasn't killed before?
Also, Luce is not a familiar. I will
Luce
point
is
that
a
out.
nuisance.
Luce
Yeah.
is unfortunately a familiar.
He's
And he's
a-
definitely killed before.
he's absolutely killed before.
100%.
As you all delve deeper into the cave itself, you will see that the mycelium that spreads along the walls and goes down further along with the cave eventually becomes more and more even as it fills out the crooks and cavities inside of these caves. And there's always these little glowing purplish nodes of material that seem to bioluminesce in the cave itself. You'll note that the flora here, I should say, is oddly alien in the way it's grown out. You don't see many petals or blooms or what have you. It's almost all small little finger-like growths that kind of stick out a little bit with glowing tips and bulbs and what have you. Nothing about it looks normal. You guys have some travel to do in this cave. Yes, Joe?
When you said tips and bulbs, I thought you said tits and balls. Please continue.
Thank you for that useful addition.
I raised my hand so I didn't interrupt. But
That's fair.
had to
I
add what
appreciate
you
that.
said.
I appreciate that. You guys have a fair amount of travel coming down into this cave area. Would all of you like to please roll me some stealth checks?
No, thank you.
No.
Okay. That
Can
will
I
make
do
this
pass?
encounter even easier.
No.
Can I do pass without a trace again, please?
You may. That's a natural one from Granny.
Oh
Hey!
my god.
That's why I do pass without a trace, so at least we have a chance.
Oh, 19, Jill. Nice.
I was really scared it was gonna be because I decided to talk shit. I thought I was gonna get hit by the fate bus.
Well, that
Didn't talk shit.
is a natural one.
Natural ones are the only time reliable talent doesn't work, isn't it?
That's my rule because I don't like the idea that a character with reliable talent is impossible to ever fail. Because I will tell you right now, even the most skilled individual fucks up.
I
It is
think
as
in
simple
this
as that.
case, it's not even. Allow me to flavor this. It's not even Kaz fucking up. Granny trips on like a raised mushroom root and falls straight into Kaz, and they both fall down.
That would work if that is agreeable to the both of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, why do I roll digital dice if it doesn't like me?
Dice tell the story. Listen, we're all out here.
I rolled right in the middle, so I rolled a 10 plus 2 plus 10, so 22.
Why is there a
Matters.
circle in the middle of the ocean?
Oh,
Why is
that's
there-
because I was doing something.
Oh, you
and-
keep doing the area. That's where the first one that square came from a while ago.
I don't keep doing it. It keeps forcing me to do it.
No, I don't think that's
It's about-
true.
This turns
should-
into Pacific Rim. That circle is a kaiju.
Yeah, it's a fucking kaiju on my map. That's a roll from Kaz, natural 1. Granny, natural 1. Darius, you got an 18 plus 10, 28. Fitz, 20 plus 10, 30. I don't see Busy.
Because I rolled it by my. I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10?
Total. 10 plus 10 plus 2 is 22.
22 total. Okay. I can. Oh, hello, kitty. I can roll for Krago and the others, although I am avoiding putting them on the actual encounter.
That's fair.
So I will count them as well just to try and rule them in or out. So decent. Good. Okay. So you guys will continue making your way down further into the cave itself. As you are making your slow trek down further into the caves, you all will note that the small mushroom growths that are on the actual walls are kind of this reddish colored mushroom that, again, they almost resemble fingers, would be the best way of describing it. There's no real like tip to it or a stem or anything like that. It's just like a tube that has like a blunted end to it. And the more perceptive amongst you will notice that these all are glowing, but they almost seem to kind of like move in the direction of you. Almost like they're just kind of trying to touch you as you are walking past. And they're just kind of staying there the entire time. Also, Michelle, you have a slight echo. Thank you.
I'm getting a new mic next week.
That's her. Further and further into the cave you guys will delve. At first, you guys think that you are completely alone in this area. You don't believe that there's anything present around you. And then you all will note, well, I will say the more perceptive, Darius and Fizzy, will note that there are smaller critters around here that you were taking for granted as if they were not a problem. But then you will notice that some of the cockroaches that are crawling down here appear to have what almost look like additional antennae sprouting along their backs, splitting open where their wings are. And some of the worms almost look like they have little puffballs on them and are just kind of releasing small spores as they squirm around the ground. And then you start to realize that you are being watched everywhere you go. As you guys make your way into a slightly wider open area in the caves, you will see that it begins to split out. It separates into several branches that go off into very different directions. And at about that moment, Kaz and Granny, well, Granny more than anything, will trip right into the back of Kaz and knock Kaz to the ground with a decently loud clatter. The real moment where everybody catches their breath and says nothing and tries to be as quiet as possible. And then you'll hear some shuffling noises from other sections of the cave as stuff appears to be moving around at this moment in time. You guys have not broken stealth completely, but I will say that things are aware and alert of your presence. So let me quickly do this. While I am figuring some things out real quick, would you guys have anything like a marching order out of curiosity?
Would it be weird to be like, hey, bro, big bro, get in the front?
Prego, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
that is up to you.
That is weird. Just for the fact he's not a fighter.
He is a fighter.
He is able to fight, certainly.
He is not a level 11 character.
That's fair.
That is more accurate.
The thing is, we don't have, like, the person that we would have in the front who would, like...
Well, think of it this way. I am an off-tank. I just can't see very well, so I
That's
can
also an issue.
be at the front with, like, you know...
We could do the
Kaz.
marching order we used to do, which is Kaz, Granny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would make sense since Granny
Yeah.
fell behind me, so...
Oh, Bean is sleeping on all four of her paws.
And then Darius usually in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Fitz and Fizzy usually somewhere in the center.
I'll be behind Granny, because then I can do my little dancing lights, if it comes to be.
Mm-hmm. Although it sounds like there's some light down here. It's just
Can
dim.
I actually... okay, that's fine. I'm kind of far back, so seeing will be because there's people in front of me will be rough, but that's fine.
Yeah. At the very least, there shouldn't be things sneaking up behind us, ideally. So,
Shouldn't I be in the front?
do you want to
Do
be?
you want to? You're the healer right now.
Yeah.
And-
How about? Yeah, I'll be third. Oh, no, cat. Never mind. I'll be fourth. Ugh.
Numbers.
Yep. It's just the perception. I'm like all the way in the back of the perception, but that's fine. Whatever.
So give me a quick second. I'm still getting a few things figured out here, so give me a moment. Good enough. 0.2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm looking at redesign ideas. I think I was gonna go one way. I think I'm gonna go a different way though. Oh. That's cute. The color scheme is really good. Ooh. Sorry, I keep looking at things going ooh, because
You do.
It's like it knows what I like. It knows what I'm thinking about.
All right. So now the weather effects are in. Good. And let me place you dickheads on the map.
Hey.
Okay. Let me place you dickheads affectionate on the map. Is that better? And then
Dickhead's
you,
derogatory.
dickheads. Positive. I have placed you
It's
guys in the
dickheads
top
affectionate.
left.
POS.
Slash piece of shit.
You
Yeah,
guys
every
are
time
placed
I
on
see
the.
that, I think it's piece. I know what it means, but I don't think
That's-
I think
That's
I
the
think
one-
piece of shit as well.
That's the
And
one
that's-
I was trying to think of, like last week when we were talking about this, but I came up with /HJ
Connor.
instead.
Yup.
You might want to switch Granny and Darius in spots.
Okay.
Yes.
But I think Darius would not be that close to the front.
There you are. You guys may move as you wish on this map. As you are climbing your way through this cave, as it's opened up more, you can see the odd mushroom or lichen that seems to be following your movement along the walls themselves. It glows a dull reddish color. Not very much to see by, but enough to be slightly more aware with. Granny is largely blind, given the circumstance. I will also note there are large lengths of what look to be mushroom flesh of some kind that is stretching across the ceiling and occasionally blocking off chunks of the cave itself. You could maybe make your way through them, but we will see. You may move your characters.
Can I do a maybe a survival check? I want to see if there is a path that has been taken previously, because if this guy has taken my sister through here, there has to be some sort of
A way
track.
that they have gone.
Yeah, track. I want to track a little bit.
Okay. You can roll a survival check.
Cool. Can I get advantage because I know the mushrooms and stuff?
I would say no for advantage. Your DC is not as high.
Okay, that's fair. I'll take that. Okay, that's fair. Oh, not bad. I rolled a 13 on the die. Plus, I believe I have a plus 10. Hold on. Survival is plus 10. So yeah. So plus 13 plus 23.
23 total?
Yeah.
You're fairly confident that there is something of a loose trail here, though it is very old. it's not necessarily the evidence of footsteps or cuts or marks where a human being was walking, so much as it is lack of
Yeah.
myconid growth. It looks like there are spots where there was less mushrooms that began growing in an area because something was already in that way.
Can I, like, point us in that direction then?
So you are seeing it heading off in this direction here.
Yeah. I think, yeah. If there is, like, sort of an indication that something's been here as opposed to, something not, I think that's probably the direction she'd be inclined to go in. Or, like, and I feel like people would listen because she's got, like, the most knowledge of the group.
That would be a conversation you guys should have in character.
I don't know, yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like you don't have to argue that because, like, when have we ever been like, no, fuck you, Fizzy, we're not gonna listen to that. Bye.
I don't
like,
believe Fizzy's knowledge of the area. That doesn't make any sense.
I think, yeah, she'd just be like, so I think this direction, I'm guessing, which direction is that in Connor? Is that this way?
It is that way.
Okay.
You will note, or more so Kaz will, because Kaz is the front line. There is lengths of that large, thick, like mushroom flesh starting to stretch across the cave in this area, like it's trying to block off a spot that someone already went through.
Yeah. And that's kind of what we want to go through. So I know it looks like it's going to be harder to go that way, but that's because they're fighting against us, or fighting against people, or fighting against something. So if there's like coverages and stuff, that's probably actually like the best place to go through because there's already been people there. So if there's been people there, that means they probably went through there. And it sounds like it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. To me.
Well, regardless, I feel like you understand the mushrooms better than any of us could, so...
Yeah, they don't want people here, so they're gonna block off the way people have gone.
Let's see if we can wriggle through.
By the way, you guys have free will to you have free reigns. You can go wherever you want. You can move yourself on
left
the map.
side, or are we going right side?
So
We're going
that
left.
is the direction where it looks like someone has gone previously, though there is something obstructing the path. So bear that in mind.
So, the mushrooms are glowing, but I still
Yes.
can't see anything?
If you'd like, I can take the time and put lights on all the walls. That is a lot, but I could do it.
Being the only one without dark vision's a little bit of a drag. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Hold my hand, Fitz.
It's just holding Granny's hair.
That's fine. I will slowly start adding lights on the walls.
You could also just, like, for a second, just give Granny fucking black and white vision, because she's holding Fitz's hand or is in the general vicinity of somebody who can see and is holding on to them, so she sees what they see.
Fizz is grabbing Fizzy and motioning down the hallway where there seems to be a stump something.
Stump thing.
A stump thing.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
I can't see shit!
The two people with superior dark vision should be able to see that.
I'm kind of curious as to what you're. Can you like point where it is, Jess? So
I
can, like-
am.
Oh, okay. It seems like adding lights isn't as
Oh,
hard.
that. We're
Yeah,
going the
I'm
other way.
copy and pasting it right now.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, we're going the other way, so it's fine. It's fine. We're not going this way. We're going.
Yeah.
It's got hands. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So as you guys note this, yes, there is a size huge creature of some sort that is it looks to be almost kind of like resting itself along these coiled lumps of like mushroom flesh, where it's just kind of like leaning its tremendous body, and it's just kind of like head down, not aware, just kind of resting.
Maybe
It
they
looks it looks like it has the body of a tree that has just been infested with tremendous amounts of mushroom.
Hey Connor, I have a question. Can I
Yeah.
also see this thing over here? I know I can see it.
Oh yes, then
as
you
a-
can see it.
Which
Yeah,
one?
Deus is gonna grab Kaz and go, don't go too far ahead.
What are you talking about?
There's something down that way too.
What, the down here?
But where the red crosses are, that's exactly what I'm looking at.
Wait, the red? Where is?
And the
where's
pink.
Right in front of, like, if Kaz goes in a straight line.
I literally
Oh,
cannot.
okay.
The only reason I literally cannot see it is because you're standing in the one spot that can see it.
No, if you moved in front of me, you could see it.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Ooh. Don't like that. Okay. Well, we need to be. Yeah. We need to be. Okay. Everything's getting very bright all of a sudden.
I'm working on it.
No, I know, but for me, it's very bright. I know for like Becca, it's getting normal, but for me, it's getting like. It's fine. All right. I'll stick by Kaz and Granny. I know Fitz has Granny's hand, so I'll like sort of. Yeah, I'm gonna stick by Kaz just in case.
I heard a kitty.
It's her. It's
It's her?
Phantom.
Baby. It's so funny seeing you hold Phantom after holding Houdini. It's like,
Phantom is so little.
I know for a fact those two are sisters.
Yep, and they are opposite sizes. Oh, thank
Just-
you.
Be cautious whichever way we choose to go.
Are we going left or are we going right?
I mean, left I think is the best option, honestly.
This
You-
way.
There's
This way.
a scary thing either way, so and if they're trying to stop us from going there with all this blockage, that means that something is there already.
Wait, are we going here? Or are we
Yeah,
going...
yeah.
There's a creature over there.
There's a creature on either side.
There's also a path down.
Yeah, but
Ay.
the Dearest. Okay, I need to explain this to you. I understand where you're coming from, but if they've blocked it off like this, that means because somebody has walked through. They don't want people here. Okay, What are you doing? What are you doing, Darius?
I'm
There could be alternate routes.
Yeah.
We
Deus glances around the corner, is not going all the way down, and is also not yelling
I'm
in the
not
middle
yelling. I'm yelling. We have earpieces.
I always assume
Like
stage.
she's saying it. She's whispering it into the earpiece. We have earpieces. We're fine. We're not
I
yelling.
will always assume stage whisper because there's no way of doing it otherwise. Don't worry
We
about
are surrounded. No. There's stuff through the way you want to go. There's stuff down there, and the other path also has things. Which, by the way, the other path leads directly north and past this little piece we can't get through. There are people, mushroom things, in all directions. We aren't getting through this without a fight.
She has a point.
Then let's
Bad
go.
to say that I sort of assumed that.
Yeah.
We were told this whole place was like full of monsters and that was
In
gonna be
that
lots of
case,
fighting.
we should go the way that Fizzy wants then, because if there's gonna be a fight either way,
We all
Okay.
might as well go somewhere that.
Wait.
Go.
Darius, you said there was. Does this pipe? You said this bypasses everything?
Yeah, like it goes, hold on. There, and then it can go north. But there are more people down here. Like, I can only see one up here, the same one you can see. But I saw two down here when I peeked around the corner.
Connor, can I like roll something like a survival or like a perception or Insight or I
What
don't
are
know
you-
what.
What are you
I'm
aiming
trying
do?
to figure out what the best path is.
I mean, you could possibly roll something like wisdom,
Okay.
just like in
I'll
a wisdom ability check.
Straight wisdom check. That's fair. That's a 19 total.
I mean, the best course of action would be most likely to avoid trying to go straight through the this loose barricade.
Okay.
Everything is Rozsdapka here, so if you tried to cut through it, it would know immediately.
Okay.
That makes sense. So like
Mm.
everything is connected like a
Yeah,
stem.
yeah. Think
Basically.
of it like everything here that is mushroom as alarmed. That's the best way of putting it.
Yeah, because it's
So
all
the-
mycelia connected to itself.
So the
Mm.
best option would actually be to find a way to get the creatures that are in the way and the other route out of the way, and then going past them. If you can figure out a way to do that.
Ooh, maybe.
Is my computer fucked up or is Connor getting kind of robot-y?
Oh no, I
Connor.
hear it too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Connor was
Okay.
getting
One moment.
Okay. Just checking.
No,
Because
not
my
you.
thing has been shutting off a bunch, so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Unfortunate. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, do you know what? That's weird.
Well,
Technology.
for this thing though, I mean, we could send like something like Frog down, like because Frog could wriggle through the barricade, I'm sure, and set off a distraction somewhere.
Yeah.
That's one
More than
idea.
likely.
I was
Um,
thinking of a distraction, but I don't know.
uh, I still have a flask of alchemist fire.
Right. I'm gonna say no.
Maybe not the best idea.
Maybe later.
It would be a really good distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not wrong, but-
distraction.
Distraction.
Do I sound better now?
I think so.
Yes. I
Okay, good.
think.
Not 100%, but
Fuck it.
better.
Because even the music is kind of doing like a little robot-y skippy sound for me.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
have
hear you
music up
too.
loud enough to hear it.
It's going like air.
Yeah, I have it muted on my end, so.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Could it be your computer, Connor?
But the music is from a bot. It shouldn't be running through his computer.
Oh.
It's a Discord bot.
Could it be Discord?
I'm always inclined to blame Discord
So-
on things.
Sorry, I just kept myself disconnected for a little bit. I'm watching the connection. It is fluctuating pretty badly.
So it is
Then it's
Discord.
It's Discord.
Oh, we also have dropped frames. Okay.
Yeah, it's
OBS
something
has
on our side.
low connection as well.
So it is not you. It is not necessarily my hardware. It is our internet, which seems to be a regular occurrence with Spectrum.
Yeah. Welcome to using Spectrum.
Fucking
Hell
dog
on
shit
earth.
company.
I haven't had this much trouble with them before,
Not yet.
I have.
except for when they randomly would shut off the internet at like 1 a.m. But that hasn't happened in several years.
Why were you using the internet at 1 a.m.?
Because I wasn't happy.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I guess.
This was when I was still working at Epic. It sucks.
Oh yeah.
And I had Overwatch.
When there's nothing else,
There's...
Overwatch.
Me last night sitting in silence playing Overwatch by myself.
Uh-oh.
We're still showing red on OBS.
Yeah.
It was red
Um,
last week, but I didn't notice anything bad the previous time.
Well, that's not necessarily the problem I'm seeing. It says our modem status is unavailable.
I can see it from here. The light is on, and
You're online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if the router was down or the modem was down, neither of us would be here.
Oh well. We'd push forward.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the idea you currently have would be finding some way to attract their attention and getting them out of the way.
Is KBPS is smaller number better or bigger number better?
I do not recall, dear. Pay attention to the game right now. I'm working on the internet, okay? So, continue on with the session.
So if we want to distract the other things, we need to figure out what to distract with.
I mean, an easy way to distract would be to send Frog and have me cast, what's it called? Shocking Grasp on some of the, mycelium. Draw attention there and pull Frog out before he gets, ripped to
Eaten.
pieces.
Makes sense to me.
We
I
hide
agree.
around a corner, watch it happen, and sneak
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, I think the simplest plan is the best one in this case.
Or overcomplicate things.
So why don't we head down the route, bunker down, and then send Frog again. So like this way. Oop, not that far.
Be so careful. There's some terrible things that'll have to come through that hallway.
Well, which way is okay?
I think, this is Jill, I think we hide back here where I have the pink.
Yeah.
Send Frog to do whatever here on the big thing.
And then go
Everyone runs up there. We take the way behind
Mm-hmm.
and boot scoot boogie.
I agree with that plan. It's a very good plan.
I will follow.
Yeah, I don't have anything better.
Okay. So, allow me to place Frog on the map for you, Jill.
He's my little frog.
There he is.
Walk.
Baby.
Where is he? He's so tiny.
He's so tiny.
Where is he?
Right here.
Oh my god, tiny.
He's little.
Little.
Tiny baby.
I will say, I will point out one thing to the players who had gone down to see what was in the right hand tunnel split. You noticed that there were several hives that were kind of on the walls.
Oh, those are hives?
Yup, they
I
look
thought
like
those were
hives of some
mushrooms.
sort. The thing that you will note is that you noted that crawling in and out of those hives were things other than just wasps.
Wonderful.
It appeared to be many different insects, such as centipedes, scarabs, spiders, ants, flies,
I just thought they were weird mushrooms.
all of which appeared to be infested with fungus.
I just think that if we're quiet and we slip past him without touching him, we'll be okay.
Fuck it, we
We're
ball.
trying.
And if they fuck with us, alchemist fire.
Alchemist fire, take off running.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Alright, so I'm gonna send Frog up into like here.
Yep, I will say, just by liberty of Frog's size, they can slip through without touching or impacting the mushroom flesh at all.
The barriers, yeah. Mushroom
Okay,
flesh
and
is such a
then-
gross,
It is.
such a gross sentiment. Think
I'm
phrasing.
gonna scoot over like here. So I can still see Frog. I got eyes on him. Hope that thing doesn't see us.
It remains to be seen.
And then, I mean, is everyone just gonna stay there?
Yeah, don't forget to move your tokens, guys.
Is everyone just? I'm just gonna not move.
No, I'm putting back. I'm putting back.
Okay.
I got distracted watching the little frog figure move.
That's fair.
Yeah, he hasn't moved in a few minutes, so do we want Frog to attack like over here? My color kind of blends in with the map.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think the
here
idea is to pull
or-
them north so that we can go down and around.
Yeah, because I don't want to just attack here, because then everything's gonna come like in the
Yeah,
center
and then
zone.
once they're over there, we
Um,
can scooch up that way.
Okay, let me come here, little frog. And then I can't see him. Do I have to be able to see him to deliver a spell through
No.
him?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
You
he just has
can
to be within 100
Find
feet.
familiar.
Okay.
Yeah, find familiar allows you to cast spells through them, and you can also look through their eyes. So yeah, you could do it. It's not a big deal.
Okay. And then I will have Frog do a little chomp down on the mycelium and cast fucking whatever the hell it's called. Shocking Grasp.
Shocking grasp.
Yes. I keep having to look. Fucking whatever the fuck it's fucking called.
Whatever it's called.
Jesus Christ, me. Yeah. Shocking Grasp the mushroom.
So, Frog will attack the hunk of mycelium. Could you just do an attack for me, like to roll damage as well, please?
Yeah. Normal. And then normal attack.
Hmm.
That damage.
Oh.
Okay. Pretty good damage actually. So you will do so, and you watch. You'll see as one of the creatures begins making their way over here in the general area, and then you will see that coming lumbering out through the area behind it, there is a much larger one
Oh.
that starts to come forward as well, up to this point, and then it stops.
Okay.
And you see this one resembles the arboreal puppeteer that you saw last time, though the wood that made its body is now much darker, seems much more decomposed, and there is an odd violet light that's coming from where the eyes are on this thing.
I hate that.
Also,
Also-
puppeteer's zombie from mushrooms.
Connor?
Hmm?
Why are the mushrooms on the one's chest layered so weirdly?
Which ones? This one's?
This one.
Well,
at the
initially
way
it was a token that was designed for a dryad. I didn't make this one.
Also, just understand that everything here is fucking weird.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say it looked like it had boobs. That's why I was saying.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
It was designed to be a dryad. That's probably why it looks like
has
it has
mushroom
tits.
titties.
Mushroom
Middies.
titties.
Titties.
Middies.
Um,
Muddies?
I'm gonna say, would poor little frog please make a dexterity?
Of
Check.
course. Hold on, I have to open something I don't usually use, which is Frog's sheet. You said a dex.
Just
what?
dex
Save,
check.
huh?
Check. Just a
Dex
check.
check. Normal or advantage because he's small and cute.
I'm going to say you are rolling normally for right now.
He's small and cute though. That's pretty good.
Excellent,
Words.
actually. That's quite good.
It's pretty good.
You will see that Frog will very swiftly bound away from the length of mycelial flesh that is stretching across the cave and start to move past as this kind of darker colored marionette that you saw last time points a hand out, and you watch as this gout of what almost looks like spores starts to fly towards Frog and misses him, thankfully. Also, Michelle, microphone.
I don't know why it's.
Thank you. And then would you like Frog to start taking them for a ride and start chasing them?
Leading them away.
Okay. You begin to do so, sprinting further and further away with the puppet or the marionette, whatever you'd like to call them, chasing after them, and lumbering a distance away, but still following the much larger arboreal puppeteer-like creature following behind. You can consider these three, including Frog, of course, off the map for the time being.
Okay.
Frog's a crafty little thing. He'll be okay.
They'll be okay. I hope. Can familiars feel pain?
Do familiars feel pain?
Yeah.
Yes, but not necessarily not in the same way that humans feel pain. Pain just tells pain for us is a distress response that also is an indicator that we need to move away from what's hurting us. In familiars, since that's not really their real body, it is just a response to tell them this thing is hurting you, move away, but there's none of the distress, emotional or otherwise. Because to them it's basically like it's like a not body, you know? It's like if you had a prosthetic arm and your prosthetic arm got hurt. You'd be like, "Oh, my arm. Oh, come on, man." Like, and then you'd move on with your
That's
life.
fucked. What you've done. Okay, that's
You
good. 'Cause
just put Jill through the stages of grief.
I did.
Why? Why would
you
you
may-
do that to them?
You may start moving your tokens. I will not tell you how long Frog has given you.
So we
I
go
let's not waste time.
Yeah, I think that our best shot is going down here. We might still have to fight, but we'll at least be close enough that we can.
Careful of the hives. Don't touch them.
But
Really wasn't.
Oh
planning
god,
on it.
there's one behind us too.
Everybody who gets to this point, please make me perception check.
Okay.
Fitz is
That's
in the back, still
fine.
looking over his shoulder, thinking about Frog. I hope he's okay.
2 18s in a row? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's two very good rolls.
Dude, that's crazy.
Especially one of them being from Costella, who is notoriously not great with perception checks most of the time.
To be fair, I feel like being surrounded by bugs.
Connor, I have proficiency.
You do now, but for like a good chunk of the early sessions, you're like, "Fuck, I'm terrible at perception."
That's because magic items help her. Okay.
It's true.
Mike is
Granny
going through
rolled
it.
a 5.
Yeah.
My last roll was a 1. This roll was a
Actually,
2.
That is
Becca
dog
rolled
dick.
a 2.
Becca
That's
is suffering today.
Are you
Becca
okay,
is-
bud?
Hunky dory.
You're saving all the good rolls.
Yeah.
Right.
I rolled a 24, by the way.
You want to what?
24.
24? Okay.
Plus 10.
Yeah, I also had a plus 10. I rolled a 14 on the die. Our plus 10s are distributed in different ways.
Yeah, because I have expertise.
You have expertise, and mine is because I have a.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, do we all see it? Do 3 of us all look at the same thing?
Yeah, you guys are all aware it's
Yeah.
coming from right around here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let's just hope Frog's alright.
All 3 of us, I think, all look at the light at the same time. Probably.
Oh, what the fuck? I never saw this one. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
Big boy!
Hey, does this thing have a built-in fucking sensor?
Maybe?
That is
I don't know
not
what that light
delicious
is.
in dungeon.
We gotta eat that guy.
I think we're gonna have to eat that mushroom, Laios. Hell yeah!
We're gonna have to eat that mushroom.
No, we don't.
Sam.
No, we don't.
Fitz has extreme Marcel vibes.
Yeah.
No
I just
other
want to.
food.
I just want a gif of Fitz doing the handstand that Marcel does occasionally, screaming, "No, no, 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 no! I don't wanna."
Anyways, there's a light coming from down here.
Mhm.
There's hives and still monsters over here. And there's more monsters. I don't think I should be able to see that. Okay, I can't. That's from the watch. I was like, I shouldn't be able to see that. Darius doesn't know about that.
No, not yet. What will you do?
Ugh, I mean, we came
Bad
into this
either way.
knowing we were gonna have a fight no matter what. I think.
Anyone got seeming?
No.
Mm-mm.
Make ourselves look like mushroom people.
Look,
Get out of here, Meta Pigeon. You're a fighter. You don't know that spell.
Gosh, if only there was a way to magically
I'll kick
make
your ass.
us.
Darn.
I, at this point, I think we just kind of have to.
I think we just have to try our luck and pray.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Twitch stream had to end because Spectrum shit in the fucking bed. So where we last left off, you guys had just come over to this direction, then we kind of had to halt there. You can see, after making your way past the hives full of... What?
Jill and I had the same reaction at the same time.
Oh, okay. After making your way past the buzzing and crawling insects, you see that in this area there is what appears to be several bundles attached to the walls, the floors, and various other locations with two more of the marionettes that you saw last time. Sorry. Yeah, the two of the marionettes that you saw last time. One having taken up the location of the previous ones that had left, and one down here. That is what you are currently seeing.
I think we should commit mass murder.
I also think
Not-
we should commit.
Not on these mushroom people, but just in general.
Okay.
Okay, Fitz, we'll start with
he's
you.
looking away from us, right?
They're
could
both
just-
currently looking away from you, yes.
We could just Scooby-Doo past him.
Yeah.
Are we talking about this one over here?
And this one.
So are we killing them or bypass?
We could try to. Well,
Oh my god, are these bodies? What the fuck?
I mean, probably.
They
I don't
do
look
appear
like
to
it.
be. They do appear to be covered in some kind of web.
Hey, I just realized that looks like spider web on the floor there.
It does.
Okay. More insects. Oh.
Oh.
I was gonna say, did you guys not see the wrapped up bodies?
Well, now
That's
I
what we were just talking about, yeah.
Yeah. I noticed that earlier when I was Frog. And I was like, that's so cool.
Was that the only section that had the cobwebs, or is it this one only?
It appears to be this section here. You don't see any more.
Oh.
I don't like that we can't see it.
But we want to go up, right? We want to go this way.
There's a spider.
Up towards where the spider web all is.
My one problem is that even if we kill them silently, since they're mushroom creatures, they'll probably still know.
More than likely.
And I
Mhm.
this is good for me. I don't think that charming one would work
Because it's a hive mind.
because it's a hive mind. Same goes for doing hold monster. That would just make all the other monsters go.
They
Or
go,
not.
hey, why is that guy paralyzed?
Is that guy bothering you?
Pointing towards Fitz.
I mean, I could summon spiritual weapon to the south and see if we can get the guy up top to turn around, but I don't think that's going to be as effective as a familiar. But Frog is disposed. Do you want to throw loose?
I think that would end very badly for us.
Yeah, probably.
Just because I wouldn't put it past him to intentionally get us McFucked up.
Running back towards us with
Mhm.
the monsters chasing him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can hear myself echoing in someone's.
It's Michelle.
I have an idea. That's not. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're in a cave, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Secret tunnel.
So there's a ceiling.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we wouldn't float up into nothingness if I would have used distort gravity.
You would not.
But I feel like that would still get us caught, is my big thing.
How so?
Because distort gravity works on a space, not on people.
Yeah.
So it would know.
I mean, if we could spider walk on a ceiling, that would be helpful.
But so would they.
I love the idea of us using distort gravity and be like, yes, we're floating through. We aren't gonna alert anybody. And there's spider webs on the ceiling. Well, just like Minecraft, I'm stuck up here for a while until somebody gets a sword and cuts me down. Slowly sinking out of the spider web, a la Minecraft.
I hate that.
Do you think they count as undead?
The plant people?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
I will tell you that no, absolutely not.
So turn
Well-
undead won't work on them.
Well, other than my bottle of fire and my concealed shot cantrip, I'm out of ideas.
No matter what, we're gonna get spotted at this point. It's just a matter of setting it up so we're not all cornered in a hallway surrounded by bug hives to start the combat.
I say. Honestly, I say we sneak up north, take out the guy at the top as fast as we can, and then just book it.
Run.
And if we
Okay,
get through a
whatever.
hallway that isn't connected, we can collapse it behind us.
Let's go.
Also, I found out I have advantage on stealth because of my boots, so I forgot.
Yeah, you do.
But I never
you
rolled
need-
advantage.
Yeah, you could have undone that nat one.
Well, keep on moving, buddy. Move your tokens.
Okay. Cobweb.
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 I will point out to you all, as you are stepping through the webs themselves, you will note that they are definitely old cobwebs. They are not recent, which means that they are fragile, but they are still going to impede your movement slightly. It's difficult terrain, which means it costs double movement to go through it.
Well,
Just for reference.
As long as we don't keep the fight in the cobwebs, we'll be okay.
What, no cobweb fight?
No.
Of 2024.
Bush fight 2024.
Okay. So how are we going about killing this man quickly and quietly?
Kaz has stealth right now to fucking
I can
Joy
get
kiss.
one shot off quietly.
Uh-huh.
Like no sound, no light.
Okay.
So we've
You
got
basically
two
just
people.
jump 'em.
I also can just summon the double in front of the thing so I can distract it a little.
Well, you're stealth, so you should have advantage anyway.
Okay. Are we attacking it right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah,
Hope
go
for the
for it.
best.
Okay.
I say as Kaz jumps him, I'll also get a shot off. Using my cantrip concealed shot to mask any audible or visible output with my gun.
Hang on. Let's see.
Advantage because he's
That's
not
20 for Granny.
noticing me,
Fucking crit.
and yeah. So, wow.
Okay.
Let's see.
And
It's
Stella?
advantage, right? I need
Yep.
I need a rest. Okay.
Oh, it's a good thing it was advantage.
I know.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
So, Granny fires off one quiet shot using what was the spell that it's supposed to be?
The cantrip concealed shot
Yep,
from
the
the
ca-
third party thing.
Yep, the cantrip concealed shot, firing one round into the creature in front of you, which knocks it stumbling a little bit, though it's still standing. And then Kaz, you will plunge your dagger into it using Phaon first. And last time you faced off against these creatures, they would fall to one very well placed dagger with no issue. This one, on the other hand, you notice that as you slip the blade in where the ribs would be, you watch as it's almost like its body is now made of these strands and lengths of mycelium, and it kind of separates as the piercing dagger goes between it, as it seems to resist it ever so slightly. So you then have to start shanking it and stabbing it more to put it down, as it appears that the Rozsdapka has reacted to your weapons of choice and has made some of them resistant to some of your weapons.
Damn it! Get my weapon!
Specifically, these ones are resistant to piercing damage right now.
Okay, I thought for a second there, and all the stabbing I did was kind of nothing, basically.
No,
And I-
no, no,
And I was
no.
like, great, I used all that rolls for nothing.
No, that would
basically.
have been just mean on my part, to be honest. No, in this case, they are simply resistant.
Oh, okay.
So that will wrap up Granny and Kaz's movement. Darius, Fizzy, Fitz, you guys can have some moves, but combat is going to engage shortly after this.
I can't really do anything. I'm gonna be really honest.
I know it's resistant to
Piercing.
piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Maybe read from here. Well, would my partisan of Obsidian Dominion, would that count as piercing? Because it's slashing, right?
Slashing.
Slashing thunder. Okay. I do a hit on him. I'll do a hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna step on this little wrapped up corpse. and
Oh,
just
this-
stand on.
yeah, No, this one here is deceased.
Oh,
It,
that one's
it
deceased.
did manage
Oh,
to
okay.
fall with the strikes that you guys put through on it, but it took more than
Oh.
usual.
Okay, then
There's
let's
still this
fucking-
bitch.
Who cares? Let's fucking run.
Yeah,
Our plan was
said
to
we were-
get out of here.
Yeah, we were gonna run. We were just gonna run if that guy's in our way.
Like
We
we're
gonna
going. Like we're heading up here.
Yeah.
Right?
Move yourself. Go ahead.
run. Yeah.
Going first.
Oh, so I put away the double, by the way. That was just temporary.
It's okay. Can I, when we get up here, can I do a survival check to see what is the best option?
For
Yeah, like a road that's been more traveled than the others, I guess.
okay, yeah, survival check.
Yeah.
We take
26.
the road less traveled.
We take the world more. Well, yeah. 26.
So first off, the way up and to the right, so the way you guys are going right now, that's the wisest course of action.
Okay. Just making sure.
It doesn't appear that the previous tracks went this way, but you already know what's the other direction. It's the things that were being distracted. So this is the wisest option right now. And then from there, you're pretty sure you'll be able to get you back on track, though it'll take a little bit more work. But right now, your biggest problem is actually going to be pursuit, as you're going to have creatures chasing you now.
Yeah, we run.
Okay. In that case, we will take this into effectively a chase scene. So give me a quick second.
Can you please play some Scooby-Doo chase music?
Yep, I'll get the
Can you
yakety
please
sax.
play Yakety Sax?
but in like a minor key.
Oh, that's horrifying to think about, Jill.
Yakety sax in minor key.
Someone's done it.
I'm sure it
Without
sounds
a
pretty
doubt.
unnerving.
Remember that time in Campaign 1 we got chased and things were really bad? Because we were getting chased by that big fucking thing? Big scary
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Didn't
There were a
like that.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. You mean the Dark Young?
Yeah, the Dark Young. There was a cave-in as well.
Yeah.
Scary.
It was fun. So, you guys begin making your way further down into the caves as quickly as possible, trying to evade any further actions to affect you. And you will see that the cave begins to react to your presence now, much more fully. The small fingers that were already present there of the mushrooms that are squirming and moving, now, instead of having that dull glow, start to strobe. They start to flash rapidly and blink and flash to disorient you as you guys are running down, as the cave swiftly goes from bright to dark, bright to dark, bright to dark, as it is trying to blind you and affect you as you're moving. I want everybody to please make me Constitution saves as you're trying to avoid this without hurting yourself or stumbling.
On check.
17
save.
from Granny. Con save.
On save. Got it.
Wait, I rolled a 20. Wait. Why
I
is
saw
it
it.
not going-
There we go. I see it now.
I'll make the music for you.
Game was confused for a moment.
I know. I
Too
was
many
like,
rolls.
By the way, Michelle, I'm going to need you to make a con save as the mushrooms that are lining the walls of the cave have begun to flash repeatedly, trying to blind you guys and disorient you as you're running away.
Oh, I can't. Not advantage them, I'm guessing.
No, not at all.
Busy's used to it. She's been at the club.
Roll for Rave.
20 total.
20 total. All right, in that case, the only person here who will have any difficulty is going to be Darius, sadly. Darius, as you are running through the cave with the rest of your companions, the strobing is just enough to disorient you into cracking your skull against a portion of the cave that dips down a little bit. And you feel it strike you hard right at the temple. And your vision swims and distorts slightly as you try to pick yourself back up to keep running. Your next roll is going to be with disadvantage as you continue your chase. From behind all of you, you guys can hear the sounds of lockstep sprinting as many creatures, all infested with fungus, begin to run after you. More of these smaller marionettes that you had fought previously, accompanied by several other creatures. It looks like almost like the decomposing masses that you saw previously are shambling after you, though their coloration seems a little darker, a little ruddier. And additionally, you don't see them yet, though you can hear them. You can hear the distant rumbling sounds of a very large creature.
Maybe it's time we
Running through the
Collapse.
cave with you, against you guys.
this one.
The one
I
thing
do
that
have-
you Oops, sorry.
Shatter. Just saying. I got shattered. I'm just saying. I can shatter.
Mhm.
Ceiling.
So-
just saying.
Would you? So basically, you guys can think of it this way: either with the chase scene, I like playing it as either you guys are going to make a skill check to try and make it easier for you to get the fuck away, or you spend some kind of a resource to buy yourself more time.
I
You're-
might also have something. Hold on. That's your fun experience.
And additionally, I will say, since this is intended to be a chase, I'm going to put up a timer once we get up to all of your turns. You have 1 minute to make a decision.
I already have what I can do locked and loaded.
Okay.
But I will leave discretion up to everyone else whether we want to do shatter or just try and like outrun them. I will remind you we do have an asthmatic. Basically.
Who is currently disoriented and will be taking the next
Concussion.
save with disadvantage.
Shatter
The
my-
asthmatic doesn't need to breathe anymore, remember?
Oh, that's
But
fair.
you still
That's
have to
fair.
run though.
You still have a concussion.
That I
You
do
are
still have.
concussed.
I'm not going to be double disadvantaged, is
Time
what
it-
I'm saying.
That's not a thing.
Decide.
Do
Sorry,
the
go ahead.
shatter.
Do the
Oh,
shatter.
Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Jolly, were you trying to say something?
I was gonna say I have ball of bearings to stall some time.
Oh, that might be
Okay.
good. Maybe good to do that now and then do the shatter after.
That
It
is
gives
a
us
fair
more
option.
time for the shadow to play out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that actually. I think that's a better option.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case,
So you don't have to
Kaz,
expend a source either.
you will throw your ball bearings, all of them, remove them from your inventory,
Okay.
into the cave behind you, so that any falling creatures are going to have to contend with that. And it will buy you significantly more time as you continue to sprint through the caves with the NPCs following you. Assume they are always present. I am not going to endanger them unless they are acting in a scene with you, which that will be your repercussion if you don't decide fast enough. They will act instead of you, and they will be put in danger.
Oh, my siblings.
I have to give you a carrot and a stick. That's
Hey, question. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a. It's,
Yeah.
I would. Is there a way to have my spells be visual, not like pictures, but like words on my
yeah.
spell list?
Yeah, I'll do that real quick.
Thank you. Because I can't distinguish what I have. It's very annoying with pictures.
There you go.
Perfect.
For future reference, the button directly below the lock symbol, that changes it from grid to pictorial.
Yeah.
So you throw the ball bearings behind you while buying yourselves more time as you hear the sound of a few bodies stumbling and hitting the floor as the ball bearings make them slip and trip up. Though it does not stop the ones that are further behind and have been slowly gaining speed as they charge through these caves. They don't seem fazed by the curves nor the dark. They know these caves perfectly, and they move through these caves perfectly.
I guess the curse of curves was never going to work on them.
Yep. You will also see that there is certainly a large lumbering shape that is coming up behind with a large mushroom-like head, but there is additionally behind it a smaller, leaner one that you saw walk off with these two bright glowing purple eyes that is sprinting after them.
Maybe this is where we do shatter.
I would say, yeah, if we can collapse the cave behind us, that would be great.
Sorry, I just got shattered in real life. Thunder was just so loud it shook my whole house, and I felt it in
Whoa.
my chest. I felt it. That was
Whoa.
weird. Yeah, I will. As soon as everyone is out of the way, and there is an area where it looks like I can fit my 10-foot orb or whatever of shatter
Yeah.
and bring down the ceiling, I will cast.
Thought I had this also.
Cast that.
Please cast Shatter and roll damage. That is going to be the damage that it will the monsters behind you will have to try to deal to break through.
Okay. Problem.
Yeah.
I tried to cast Shatter, and it said you have no second level spell slots to cast Shatter with.
Oh, balls dick. Hold on a second. I know what happened.
And I said, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait
I
a
don't
minute.
use second level spell slots.
And
And I have 2.
Fuck. Okay.
I know exactly why I did that. It was tagged as prepared magic, not packed magic.
Ah, I see.
There you go.
Okay, Shatter. Okay, discard previous. Place measured template. I don't know.
Just do saving throw.
Saving throw. Hold on.
Yeah, that'll
I have
roll
a
damage.
template.
If you right click, you'll make the template go away.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Shattered
There we
damage.
go.
Fucking shit. No.
False.
Shit balls.
God damn. Shit
Tw-
balls.
21 points of damage. You will see that you shut your fucking mouths. You guys will see that as you cast Shatter, the ceiling itself cracks and rumbles and begins to collapse below you. A few of the marionettes do get crushed below the rubble, though they start to try and pick themselves up, even though some of them are pinned. Their bodies will contort and twist, not paying attention to the natural bends of human elbows, as it appears that there are skeletons inside of these bodies, and you hear the distant sound of as elbows and legs break and then try to pick themselves back up, ignoring what the structure below it is meant to do.
I don't like it.
We run.
Yep, you guys will continue running. Please make dexterity checks for me.
Thanks, Chase.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
For you.
Dex check, disadvantage.
Dex
does not
check,
make that-
disadvantage.
It does not make that much of a difference. I rolled an 8 and a 6.
Natural 1 from Fitz.
Hits!
It's buddy.
What are we doing?
Oh,
What are you doing?
We're gonna die in these tunnels.
I rolled the highest. I rolled a 13. I rolled an 11 plus 2.
These are
Jesus.
bad rolls, y'all.
Yeah, what the
Calm. It's okay.
Wait, you roll a saving throw, Becca.
Yeah, Becky, you're supposed to
it's-
roll an ability.
It's the same plus
Oh,
4.
it's the same result? Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Saving or ability. It's
I had
still
to
plus 4.
of like saving.
Yeah, no,
ability.
good catch, but yeah, same number.
Well,
How could this
Um,
happen to us? We made
Okay.
mistakes.
we made no mistakes.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say I'll have to choose who the lowest is, but I know who the lowest is. You guys will see that the creatures behind you will smash through the rubble that you have left behind, and now you will see the towering royale, this large, pale red and white beast that looks almost like an entire tree that's been taken over by the mushrooms, starts sprinting after you all. And then you see that it grabs hold of part of his chest and rips out a chunk and then just baseball throws it at Fitz.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
that's pretty bad.
It still
That's-
matches.
It
No,
matches.
no,
Matches.
no, reaction, baby. Reaction, that shit's not touching Fits. Are you kidding me? I'm using one of my D4s because 3 minus 3, so 11 total.
Hey, Fitz, after this, can we get you some better gear?
I mean, same for me.
Yeah, both of you. I'm rocking 15. I should be the lowest.
Okay. Is it on their turn then? Because I think I'm gonna do something on my turn.
It is your turn as of now. I will
Yeah,
start the hourglass.
I'm going to use transmute rock on their at the thing at their feet, so that it's all fucking mud and it's harder to get through.
Drop the spell card for transmute rock so I can look it over. How's that roll?
It's not letting me.
Okay.
How do I drop it? Okay, do I just do cast?
Drop the base.
Why won't it let me drop it? It's dropped.
What the fuck, Jill? What the fuck, bro?
I got hit.
Why is that what you put down?
'Cause that's how I feel right
'Cause
now.
I didn't have. If I had stone, wall of stone, I would have put wall of stone, but
No, I figured. Let me see.
it's my best option. I still don't know how that works.
It's not supposed to work.
I
The
know, yeah.
emoji's fucked up.
Bunch of rock. In the area is a 40-foot cube. Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you cast transmute rock, making the earth below the towering royale turn to mud, and it will fall into soft stone. I'm assuming you'll then very swiftly release the spell, making it back into stone as well, which will cause them to be stuck.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I have used all my high-level spells, guys. But you know, whatever.
I suppose I'll make a dex save for the towering royale. It is definitely not a dexterity creature.
Natural 20.
And it's an 18.
Yeah, I know. Your AC is quite high.
You gave me a halo that like expanded my stuff, you know?
I did. I'm aware.
Worst case scenario, we'll get a natural 20 on the save.
Shut up! Don't say that,
Nine.
No.
Yeah. So you cast and then swiftly drop the spell to capture the towering royale, and you will watch as it's practically like waist up in the stone, and then suddenly it stops. The towering royale is no longer able to move, but it will then tuck its head slightly, making almost like a ramp, and you'll see all the other ones run over it using its head and just start sprinting past it, ignoring it.
Well,
This
at least we
is
got rid of the
giving,
big
like-
boy.
They got
Get
rid
rid
of
of
the
the-
biggest one, absolutely.
That'll
this
help.
is giving like that one Brad Pitt zombie movie where they shoot
World
each
War
other.
Z?
World War Z?
World War Z, where they like climb each other to go over the wall.
Yeah, they're very, very coordinated.
All right.
Which is that's a plus side for a hive mind, isn't it? They are coordinated.
Is it?
Boo.
Is it?
I said for them, not you. All right.
Running.
You have stalled them out a fair amount. They're still chasing you, but you have managed to reduce their numbers a fair amount. You no longer have the largest one to deal with. I would like all of you to please skill check or resource. What do you want to use?
Skill check?
Skill check?
I don't think I have a resource.
We've used a
Yeah.
lot of really expensive resource, so I think we just try to go.
I mean, because
Okay.
worst case scenario, if things go really bad after this, I have one.
On what?
Jill has another spell that they could use.
Yeah.
Now we're losing Jill. Now
We
Jill's
lost
the one-
Jillian.
Well,
Because
Jill's isn't the internet. It's
the
the
storm. Well, I mean, they're also there's a storm there.
Yeah, they're also in a storm that was big enough for them to feel the thunder. So I'm gonna say that could affect things.
Also, you should pause the timer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you guys leniency on that one. Don't worry. You're
Okay,
fine.
cool.
I'll quickly do this.
My camera won't work now.
Oh, Rutro Raggy.
Oh,
I keep trying to plug it in and it won't work. Hold on. Last time it made a noise, so maybe it'll turn on this time. There it is. Yay.
Oops, there it is.
Oop, there it is.
I have one spell slot left, is what I was saying.
Okay.
And I'm a warlock, so I can just take a nap, a short rest, and get
And
it
you
back.
can also,
So-
yeah. I mean, you can also smack things still with your sword. So.
Yeah. But I'm saying in this escape, like right now, if we need it,
Yeah, yeah.
I could also block the way with fucking Draconic Spirit.
I
mean,
also
it's all
have
the same
Draconic
spell
Spirit.
slot, so.
Yeah, I also have Draconic Spirit, so
Okay, well, one of us has a dragon patron, so.
that's true. No, you're right.
So yeah, but if you wanted to do a skill, you'll need to tell me what kind of skill you want to use to try and buy yourselves more time or get further away. Dex is the default. That's to keep running.
I mean, it makes sense. Just keep running.
I say we just keep running for this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really
Dexterity. Dexterity ability checks, please.
That's better. Okay.
Is it just a?
Hey, I
skill
don't
check?
have this. I don't have this one at disadvantage, right?
You don't.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's better. Much better, guys. Except for 2 people.
No, it's not.
2 people. But for the rest of us.
Jill, the 2 tall elves.
Shaking hands. We're not meant to be down here.
I'm
I
also
am, but you're not.
I'm not meant to be down here. It's scary.
Although, to be fair, I'm not meant to be in the mushrooms.
No.
That's why I did okay. Mine was an 18.
I also just got fucking. This guy just almost tried to clock me.
That's true.
So I'm suffering a little bit.
All
Which,
right.
By the way, I can't remember because I was busy making sure all of my equipment was working.
Yep.
Did that guy hurt me?
No,
No.
no, it missed.
Okay. Okay.
Busy.
I was like,
Busy.
oh yeah. I remember now. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So as you guys are continuing to run, Darius and Fitz, unfortunately, are the least athletically, oriented. So you guys are starting to fall behind. It will become clear to you now that it is mostly the marionettes, a few of the decomposing mounds, decomposing masses, my mistake, and that strange-looking arboreal puppeteer that are chasing you. You don't see any blue lights chasing you. So, as you are doing so, unfortunately, you will see that the purple-eyed wandering blight, as I've taken to calling it, is still chasing after you. And you will see that at this point, it is plunging its pointed fingers into its chest and is ripping apart its own chest. And you see that crawling out of it and flying out of it are masses of insects, all infected with fungus. And they start to fly after you, Fitz, and you, Darius, swarming you. You are going to get bit by bugs.
Okay.
No doubt.
Go ahead and take the hit.
Is that for both of us?
Yes, they're a swarm.
Yeah.
They're basically
That's
surrounding you.
Hits.
Of course it fucking hits.
Of course that fucking hits.
Oh.
That will be 24 points of damage as they bite into you.
Are you sure it's not split? It's not like an AoE damage. It's
No.
split between 2.
It is
It's not like we need to like stack up and.
If you had
These
encountered these
damage.
things in combat, they're even worse because they burrow into your skin when they bite you.
Oh.
I'm not doing that during your chase because that's too much to juggle.
Ew.
Eyes.
Okay.
You guys will
That's not a
manage
mummy.
to continue past, getting most of the swarm away from you, though you have been bit and damaged, the both of you.
Ouchie.
I mean, I think we're still running.
You are still running. I'll point
I
out.
also have the alchemist's fire.
Yep. So I'll point out for skills you can use, say, strength to knock something over. You can use acrobatics to see if you can squeeze yourselves into a spot, perception to find something, survival to find optimal locations, stuff like that.
I will use survival, actually.
You want to use survival?
Mm-hmm. 24.
Okay. Rest of you, what do you guys want to do?
Investigation is to find something specific, right?
It would be to find something hidden,
Something
more
hidden.
accurately.
I don't know. I'll just throw an investigation to the wind while while we're running, just to see if there's anything up ahead that like isn't obvious.
Okay. A survival and an investigation. Other three, any actions you would like to take in particular?
Sorry, this music is
It's good in it.
it's bumping.
Yeah.
Oy vey. I'm thinking.
That's fine. 30 seconds.
I
Toxic
shrank
talk.
the timer, so I don't know where it's at. This is
My best skill is animal handling. I don't know how to make that.
I guess I'm gonna take a similar vein as Fitz and use investigation.
Okay. Investigation. Roll. Kaz.
Well, I have two options. I could perceive something ahead of us, or I can use the decant of endless water to knock people.
So you can just start fire hosing these guys.
Well, yeah.
No, it's definitely a fair option.
It's not like it's an actual resource thing, so. Endless. Yeah.
That's definitely a choice. Yeah.
Okay, I'll use the endless water then.
Okay. And Granny, anything in particular?
Survive.
Okay.
Live.
Well, if that was meant flippantly, then roll dexterity for running. Otherwise, it's a survival check.
Survive.
Is this a win or survive?
So to go with the checks, first and foremost, Castella is going to start using the highest amount of water from it to act almost like a fire hose and start spraying these things as they're chasing after you, buying you guys more and more time as you're doing so. In the meantime, Fitz and Darius, you're starting to look for other options at your disposal for this kind of a situation. And Fizzy, you're trying to find the most effective routes you could take here. Fizzy, you will know that there are definitely more effective routes to get out of here, to the left and to the right. But no matter what, it's still going to result in them chasing you. Maybe it'd give you a good spot for them to fight later, for you to fight later on. But at the end of the day, they'll still be there. Fitz and Darius, what you will note is that you are seeing in one of the walls nearby, there is what looks to be a fairly small crease, maybe about a foot in width. And you can see a dull blue glow coming from inside.
The blue glow a good thing or a bad thing at this point?
Find out.
Everyone do the Cupid shuffle through the hole?
Yes.
Alright.
Also, Cook, I had to ask because the decanter does damage, and I don't know if I should roll damage.
I would say in this case, don't bother rolling damage. There's no point.
Okay.
I mean, you can do it just to get it off your screen, but don't be concerned.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you guys are all going to squeeze through the opening. So I will say you'll have two choices for rolls here. Acrobatics to squeeze through fast, or stealth to try and avoid attention.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Are we all doing stealth?
Are you guys all
it's the
choosing
same
stealth?
roll for me either way.
But
Yeah,
you get a
exactly.
+10 to one of those rolls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, stealth checks, please.
Good point. Good point.
Can I roll advantage because of the boots?
Yeah.
Technical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a 20, but close.
Really great, guys.
Granny, it's better than it was earlier.
It's true.
So
You get a +10.
that's a 20 from Fitz. Granny gets a 21. Darius a 24. Kaz has a 37. And you said a 20 from...
No, I rolled a 19 plus 10 plus 2, so 31.
Oh, 31. Okay. You guys will slowly begin cramming all of yourselves into this opening, past what almost feels like long grass. is the best way of describing it, though it has that kind of sponginess that you remember mushrooms having. And you will see that as you guys push yourselves into this opening as fast as possible, you find yourselves in a relatively small cave opening, a different texture from the rest. It is smoother. It seems like it's been very evenly sanded out is the best way of describing it. Let me quickly change this. Hold on.
I have a very scared kitty in my lap
Oh, poor kitty.
because it's thundering and Houdini don't like thunder.
No, poor Dunini. Poor Linguini.
Yeah.
As you guys cram yourself into this location, you all kind of press yourselves up against the wall, holding your breath and trying to make sure that nothing sees you as it's running past you. And you will see that this now small horde of these fungal infested creatures starts sprinting past this opening, spearheaded by the wandering blight that you had seen previously. And eventually lumbering past is the towering royale that appears to have broken itself free. And you see that they are continuing past you, past where you were last, through that hall, trying to catch up to you, not knowing that you've hidden yourself away. And now that you guys have finally gotten yourself a moment to catch your breath, you now stop and realize what you're looking at. You're inside of a small opening, maybe 10 feet in size, just enough for all of you to squeeze yourselves in effectively. And you're looking at a room that has several desiccated, dried bodies in it. They look like they've been slowly eaten away or sucked of all the nutrients that they may have had in their body, leaving nothing but withered, leathery corpses in their wake. Around the body, there's what looks like dried blood that has been kind of pierced out of them by what look almost like small mycelial roots, and they have been dried out. At the very center of this room, though, there is what looks like a large mushroom cap that's almost just kind of buried into the soil. It's a bluish light color mushroom, and it glows dimly. It's likely what you saw.
Cool. No doubt.
Perception check from everybody, please.
Love that.
This feels like a trap set by nature. You said perception?
Yes.
That was shit.
That's shit too.
Damn.
Can one of us roll good? Michelle.
I did.
Okay.
18 plus 10, so 28.
18 plus 28. Okay. You will see written on the wall in chalk. There is something in Undercommon.
I'm gonna point that out to Darius. I'm gonna point that out to Darius. I recognize that it is Undercommon.
But you can't read.
I can't read. And also Fitz. Because Fitz can read in languages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elves, Undercommon.
You guys will
do
see
all
that
language.
it is written in a spiral. So
Is
like the beginning of the word starts one way and then starts going.
Question:
in.
Is it like
Yeah.
the spiral I saw before in my
Yes.
scrying? Cool. Good to know.
It looks similar to the spiral you saw last time. And here you can see that it is written. The mushroom does not want you here, though this one is different. It is not Rozsdapka. It is its own creature.
Oh, goody.
Take a breath. You will not get many past this point. He waits at the center of the center.
Oh, yeah. what do we do now?
I don't know.
Take a short rest.
Loot the bodies. I mean, mourn the bodies.
Christ.
I'm
Don't
just gonna
put the
close
maniac,
my
man.
eyes and look away from the bodies, if you will.
We turn around so we have deniability.
Yeah.
Deniability.
Yeah, I never saw Kaz rob those bodies. No.
So what I will note something interesting about these bodies. All non-organic material from them appears to have been dragged away, and you see in the corner of the room is what you'd best describe as a mycelial bolus, a lump of mycelium that is just encasing anything that was on those bodies that is not digestible
Aw,
effectively.
man. God damn it.
Wait, Fizzy. This mushroom's different.
Okay.
Oh, maybe you can talk to this
Talk
one.
to it. He's not connected,
Okay.
according to the writing on the wall. Ask him if we can chill here and maybe have that stuff
Which
that Kaz
mushroom?
wants. The one in the floor? The big one? That's glowing blue?
It looks friendly compared to all the others.
Looks
Okay.
a very friendly color.
Okay. I'm gonna get on my knees. I'm gonna look at the mushroom and I'm gonna be like, "Hi."
Drow.
Yes.
Yes. I know you're kind.
We need to rest.
Then rest. Who am I to stop you?
Are we safe here? Compared
As safe
to...
as you are anywhere else.
Why are you here? How did you get here?
I am here because of chance. It is the best way to describe my situation. Some may call it luck, though I believe I would refer to it as a curse. I am currently nothing more than a parasite latched onto the body of a much larger beast, a tick, drinking blood from a rhinoceros.
Do you know what's happening in here, or like where things are? Or I'm looking for someone, and I don't know. Maybe you can help.
I know some. Not much, but I know some.
There are okay. Do you know of the other people that are not mushrooms, that are not connected to I hate saying it. I hate saying I hate
Rozsdapka.
Rozsdapka. I hate saying it. I don't like saying it. Rozsdapka. There are two people that are connected that are not part of it. Do you know where they are?
The albino drow that live nearby, yes.
Well,
I'm aware who you are.
yes. But there's a man that has one of them and is basically holding her hostage.
The one-armed man. Yes.
Yes.
I know who that is.
Do you know where he is? Do you know how far he is from here?
You must understand, I'm not as widespread as the beast I am latched to. I'm vaguely aware of where they likely are.
Vaguely aware of where they likely are is better than what we have right now, so I'll take it.
Look for the location where Rozsdapka has begun to respond the most aggressively.
That's what I thought.
Cave full of gems, other strange crystalline masses. I would not call them natural, nor would I call them unnatural. They are other. Something else.
That actually helps. That's something. That's better than nothing. I'm gonna look up at the rest of the group and be like, what do you do? I don't know what else to ask.
Ask about the items on the dead body.
Sorry.
There's a bulb over there and stuff.
The stuff over there, can we get that or it could be
Yes.
useful.
Yes, it is useless in my current form. I have no purpose for gold or silver.
I'll just look up at Kaz and nod and like motion towards the stuff.
Okay, well she's gonna go over the bulbous thing.
Yeah. What else? Anything else, guys? I don't.
If you ever find other feeding locations I've found for myself,
Mm-hmm.
you may rest here.
Okay. Well, we'll take it, I think.
I would not stay for any lower than an hour.
Yeah, that's the plan.
The longer you stay here, the more likely Rozsdapka is to find me. And I do believe you will need me sometime in the future. So don't get us caught.
I won't. Thank you. Also, do you have a name?
I think you can call me Dose. I believe that would be the best name for me right now.
Okay, thank you, Dose. I appreciate it. And I'll look up at the rest of the group and be like, we have an hour, so we can rest for an hour. Which I think is enough for Fitz, which is good.
Fitz is already conked out.
I can't gain anything in an hour, but except for my
Wild shape, I think. That's the only thing you can
wild
get.
shape, yeah. So like basically my story form, basically. That's okay.
Kaz,
Yes.
you cut into the bolus of mycelium, and out comes pouring a small pile of various bits of non-organic material that's been collected here loosely by the Dose that has taken up residence here. Inside, you see a large collection of what looks to be loose, non-processed rare materials. A few nuggets of what look to be a very nice shining material, though not as soft as something like silver or platinum. You think it might be some nuggets of mithril, so that could
Ooh.
potentially sell for a bit,
Okay.
as well as some very lovely gems, all uncut, though of very nice clarity. So likely something you could sell for a fair amount of money.
Okay.
Aside from that, you see what looks like pick heads.
Huh?
Pick heads, like the heads of pickaxes.
But the
Okay.
wooden
And
handles were
small hammers as well, or hammer heads more accurately, but no wooden handles.
Hmm. Is there no money on their bodies at
No
all?
money, no money on their bodies, just raw precious materials.
Okay. Well, for one, I wish I had the notes for this because that's
Yep.
a lot of description.
You can put this into your inventory as a 5-pound bag of assorted precious materials.
Okay, 5-pounded bag.
Those poor miners.
Though I do have to ask of how they died, though, and why the mushroom guy is in this room.
That's an
Basically.
excellent question.
Like, did they just die in coincidence, or did they die before you got here?
I've decided not to worry about that.
Okay.
Maybe they stayed longer than an hour.
Yes,
Oh.
maybe. Maybe this is what happens when we overstay our welcome. He's like, if they don't get out,
I'm gonna eat.
I'm gonna get caught, so I'm just gonna kill them real quick.
No! Thank God.
So would you guys like to take the hour?
Yeah.
Fitz
Okay.
is already
Yeah.
sleeping, so I'm assuming yeah.
Gotta at least get Fitz's spell slots back.
We got a safe hour resting point.
Who knows when the next one will be, so.
Yeah. Everyone heal up. Because if
I'm also gonna.
I'm not using my healing on this. I've already used a lot of spells, so.
You're 3 states away.
I said I've already used a bunch of spells, so I'd rather not use any more.
No, we got hit dice. Don't worry.
So you guys will rest, lightly closing your eyes and patching up any small injuries that you may have. And by the end of the hour, you will find yourselves feeling largely well rested and well invigorated. Any spellcasters, you will note that you feel like a small amount of magic has also been restored by sleeping here. Spellcasters, you may restore a spell slot of 5th level or equal levels. So you could do 3 of 1st and 1 2nd or 1 5th. It's up to you.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Very appreciated. I will take that 5th level.
Any individuals who have other resources that are not magical, such as the action surge or expeditious, what is it? Your investigator thing, Jess?
Rushed in can't.
Rushed in can't. You may restore up to half of your total maximum.
I've not used any, so I'm good.
Yes, Jill?
I have the 2 Warlock pack thingies that are, they refresh at the end of a long rest. Do either of those get a refresh here?
They refresh to half.
To half. Okay.
So all resources refresh to half.
I don't know if this is just because of the update. My Sarastine Chandler is at 0 out of 3.
Weird.
Is that?
I don't know why.
Should that have refreshed? Like, I haven't used it.
It should have, yeah.
In
It
a
should be at
hot
3 3.
Okay.
I don't know why it's done that. I apologize.
Either. My Warlock Pack of Riches is also 0. I don't remember using it, but I'm gonna trust the system and just put it at 4.
That's fair. That's fair. Becca, are you looking at Bean?
No, I'm putting my head down. I don't know where Bean is right now.
That's a shame. So, you will have your hour of rest. What would you like to do next?
Skedaddle.
Find Fizzy's sibling.
Yes, get
And
out.
kick an old man in the ass.
I think now that we sort of have an idea of what we're looking for, I think I'm gonna I want to do a perception check and see if I can find anything in the description of what the mushroom told me. So like crystals that are getting more as they go along, things like that.
You're gonna start looking for crystalline structures and what have you.
Correct.
You said there's crystal caves?
Crystals, huh? Interesting.
I don't know if I would touch those crystals.
Could say you're
Somebody
going to a
wanna-
crystal kingdom.
Can somebody make sure that Kaz doesn't get a hold of the pickaxe while we're going through?
Kaz starts mining.
Anything to get money, man.
It's just like, hold on, guys, hold on. Give me
Hold on.
20 minutes. This is Minecraft.
Finding the diamonds.
We're on a journey.
You guys go further and further into the caves, following through the twisting paths all ahead of you. As you are starting to do so, Craigo will cough and hack slightly You'll see he takes out the cigar he's been smoking this entire time and spits on the ground. And you see that he spits out this kind of light bluish colored glowing material.
Hey, did you eat any of this shit?
I did not.
If we stay here long enough, I think we're inhaling the mushroom. And that's what's healing us and making us feel better. Maybe that's why we can't stay here for very long. Because it'll incorporate us.
Yeah, we need to get the F out.
You guys continue your travels. Now, all being slightly aware of this situation, as occasionally you guys will cough or sneeze, and out will come this blue glowing tinted material as you do so, as you realize that the spores from the mushroom probably were being inhaled the entire time you stayed there.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
All right, well,
Okay.
and eventually
Fan B.
you guys will find yourselves in caves that become more even, more rigid, mined even. And you'll see that they appear to be matching up closer with what was described to you. These caves where you can see small nubs where large hunks of crystal were probably cut loose and removed. And you can see that it almost seems like it branches off. These large mine shafts that some of which go upwards, others of which go downwards. They're not entirely sure which way to go at this point. You can roll survival to try and see if you can figure it out, or you can guess. It's up to you.
I will be rolling survival.
Is there any way I can help? To give advantage.
You can assist, yeah.
I will help.
Thank you.
Assist. No problem.
I'm glad you helped because one of them was a natural one. Could I have guided? Well, no. Can I give myself my? Can I give myself a D4 from my reaction to help? It's a 20 to 21 total without any sort. 21's fine.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So with a 21, you will note that at this point it looks like the people you're pursuing, or more accurately, the wizard, he tried to hide his steps. And it doesn't look like it was done through non-magical means. He cast some kind of a spell to hide his steps. So at this point, you kind of lose track, though if he did that, he's probably pretty close. Where exactly, you're not too sure.
Of course, I think the person that has locate stuff is not with us, which is a bummer.
What locate thing?
Well, because
Oh, locate object.
Yeah, or
Doesn't Becca also have it?
Not prepared.
Oh, then never mind.
yeah.
Not prepared because Iggy had it prepared. So it's like,
Yeah,
oh, I
that's what
don't
I'm
need
saying.
it.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yes,
Jill?
Jill.
I have impressions of the past
Mhm.
that I could do, but we would have to pair that with your
Yes, but-
investigate thing, Jess, to get a
Oh yeah,
Fine.
clue.
on when he was here.
Well, if we just use clue,
That
we
you
can
know,
find where the footsteps are going.
but I will say that Connor just said that he hid his steps with magic.
Impressions of the past is probably good to use the combo, I would say.
So,
And the thing
but-
with clue is clue has. What's the radius on impressions of the past? Like, how much can you follow
radius-
along?
You can sense your senses back in time to perceive current location as it was at some point in the past, including any events that were happening at the time.
When perceiving the past, you can look in any direction, but you cannot move or speak and are unable to sense your present surroundings. And it is cast on the self.
Well, considering you have what? How much dark vision?
Some.
Your dark vision's still gonna see further out than where my clue is. So if I do clue and let us know where the edge of where my clue is, you can look from that point of the edge onward.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that.
Okay.
So clue first, and then yours.
Okay. Clue first. What is the time period you're looking to set it up for?
How long ago do you guys... To be fair, it's any time from when I pick forward, pretty much. If I remember right. Let me double check the wording.
Mm-hmm.
At the time of casting, choose any period of time up to the last 10 days to the present.
I would say the last and go past 10 days. Go back as far as you can.
That is a fair option. You could do that.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. Setting the time back as far as possible. Well, within reason. You will find that there are some small indications that other people have definitely been here. Namely, you see several footprints. You'll estimate it to probably be about 8 total of individuals who seem to be paying attention to the walls themselves. A lot of their movement is they go from one section of wall to another, to another, to another, and then they go back and forth in between. Relatively short steps, probably dwarf. And it looks like your guess is probably minors. But there's also a set of 2
They let
footprints.
children through here?
Oh my god.
I said
Minors?
dwarfs. Wrong kind of minor. You also see that there are a set of 2 footprints that do appear to be heading purposefully in one direction. They are going upward.
Then we'll point out the farthest point of where they are, footprints-wise, for these 2, and then I'm passing the rock to Fitz.
Okay. And I will go to the very, very edge of those 2 footprints. And I will... Impressions in the past.
Gotcha. Through Inception's impressions of the past, I could talk good. You will see the grayed out images of 2 individuals walking through this area, one following behind another. You see what looks to be an older man. He is currently holding a short, cane, like a walking stick, down low as he is kind of hobbling through this cave, slowly but purposefully. You see that on one arm, his robe is stitched up so that it ends at the elbow. He looks to be very old at this point, probably late 70s. So this man has seen some years. Behind him, you see a shaved head. Sorry, I apologize. You see a albino drow whose hair is closer to what Fizzy described it as and remembered it as. If I recall correctly, she had a...
She has like a pixie cut.
Pixie cut, that's it. So she has a pixie cut right now, and she is following behind, and you see that she is kind of keeping an eye out very purposefully. And Fitz, you will note that there is just the briefest of moments where you will see that she will stop and she will kind of stand there and look around, and then she'll look directly in your direction.
Fitz will kind of
do that and like look behind him to see if she was looking at something behind him or if she was somehow seeing this little queer elf man.
You turn around, you don't see anything behind you, and she keeps. You see that you turn back around. She's still staring in your direction, and she'll stop, kind of like nod slightly, and then she'll keep walking, following behind the wizard.
And Fitz will come out of the impressions of the past once he can no longer see which direction they were taking. That was strange. I think that's the second time that someone has looked at me when I've used impressions of the past.
Oh,
Your sister looked directly at me, Lizzie.
Weird.
There should be no way that she should know I'm there. I technically wasn't there. They went that way, but that's strange.
why does this keep happening to you?
I don't know. And I really don't like it. Do you know how unsettling it is to be in the middle of a spell and everything's all kind of grey and blurry a little bit and it's the past and then someone just hard eye contacts you?
I don't
can't
like
even do
making
that
eye
in-
contact anyways.
I can't even do that in daily life. And someone in the past is doing it.
It seems rude.
Not a fan. But then, like I said, they carried on in this direction. It was your sister and it was a very elderly looking man with one arm. So I'm assuming that is the one-armed man we are in fact looking for.
So, will you continue upwards?
No, we're gonna go the opposite way and give up on finding Fizzy's sister.
I gotta ask. So you continue your way upwards, following through these carved paths in the actual through the stone itself, and eventually you will find yourself looking at a wide open cave, now gleaming with gems. All of these gorgeous crystals that hang from the ceiling, cling to the walls, some of which are massive, the size of buildings that you have seen, and would require so much work in order to carve away. But you also notice something odd. Towards the center of this room, there is something like a divot, like a pit, more than anything, where it just seems to drop out. And all the crystals that are closer towards that area, they almost look like they've grayed. They look desaturated. Like what colors there were have just gone away, which is a stark difference to the bright greens and blues and reds and yellows that you're seeing all around you. But most notably, past this pit, on a far wall, you can see something like a torch that is currently lit. And you see that it is next to what looks like something like a stone door. And standing near the stone door, you see what looks to be a man in plate mail sitting atop a horse. Ignatius will wave back to you.
I was like, is that Ignatius?
Yeah, I thought it was maybe it was Ignatius, yeah.
Who'd you do that?
By all logic, this doesn't make sense. No.
I don't know what that horse is capable of, but it scares me every time.
I don't know what is worse, the fact that Iggy got here before us, or the fact that for a second I thought there was a second knight on a horse down here. I said I didn't know that. Where did they come from?
So this pit, you think that's maybe the anti-magic zone? Or leading to it? Cause you said he was set up next to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like it's sucking the magic out of those crystals.
Uh-huh. I'm useless there, so that's fun.
Well, I don't know if we have to go down there yet.
Figure out how to get in that door.
Is that how you got in, Iggy?
Did you come through that door?
The door? No, I didn't come in through the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to. Can Balloose even fit through that door?
No, I had to lead him through the cave.
Did you run into the mushroom monsters?
Well, we ran faster.
Well, maybe all had horses.
I can't fault that.
Horses are fast.
Is there any way? Does it look like we can open the door?
From what you're seeing immediately, no. You don't see a handle.
Okay.
You do see runes on it.
Yeah,
I
fits
touch
the
it?
yes, fits the magic.
I want to touch it with my hands.
Okay. Roll investigation, as you're basically doing identify.
Okay.
So regular investigation plus your 10 because you're using a basically identify. It is a warded door. It has a password to open it. That will prove to be a little difficult. Even in the runes themselves, passwords are not there. So one would have to try to figure it out through context clues of the individual in question, or just straight up dispel the door and break it down.
Or I could use impressions of the past again.
You know, that's also a fair option.
Can you
But-
hear
hey,
him say
hey.
the password?
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Instead of using your other 5th level spell slot, I have knock.
Get it.
Does
I
knock
too
work
have
on-
knocks on the door.
Does knock work on magical locks?
Room service.
Yeah. If I remember
Okay.
right.
I'll double check the wording for knock and I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Choose
Housekeeping.
If it is
Okay.
locked with a arcane lock, it's suppressed for 10 minutes.
In which case it can be opened and shut normally.
Anagram.
The only problem is it's gonna make some noise, so
Kick the door.
that's
FBI, open up. Thank you. FBI, open up.
I waited for a little dwell so I could scare Jolly.
Just lull into silence.
You are the feds, apparently. God, can you imagine us as the feds? We are not the feds. Oh my
Wait for campaign 3, then you are.
Don't you put that on David.
I thought we were basically
You're basically
mercenaries.
cops. Yeah, but you're mercenaries acting as guards in a city. You're basically cops.
Yeah, but it's a weird.
You
like,
fucking take that
science
back. I don't want to
city.
play in campaign 3 anymore. I refuse.
Don't make me be a cop. I don't want to be a cop.
We're not keeping the order. We're clearing out threats and protecting frail scientist
Hey,
lads.
hey,
If
how
I
about
see
we...
someone stealing food, I'm not gonna stop them. I'm not a cop.
Campaign 2, guys. We're in
I'm not a
campaign-
I'm not a cop.
Businessman. Businessman.
I'm not a cop.
Why does he have a gun?
Are we gonna use knock on the door?
I assumed since no one was gonna stop me.
It's
If
probably
you-
the
if you-
easiest.
If you're worried about making noises, I can
Oh yeah, we can
cast.
silence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
Smart.
Well, is there a vocal component of knock? I don't know anything about knock. I'm sorry.
I think it's just the
Uh,
knock.
Even if there is, it's a trinket. So I'm not casting the spell normally.
Yeah, and silence should be
Big brain.
It's a key, so I'm just tapping the key against the door.
okay.
To silence it.
Yeah. because we don't want all these mushrooms to hear us.
I love the idea of Davis being like, I got this, guys. And just hitting the stone wall with the metal key a million times. Door opens. Ta-da!
So, casting silence upon the door and then casting knock to follow it up, there will be nothing but a little shudder as the door suddenly opens up and swings inward, as if it was sitting on a perfect hinge. It just gracefully opens up. And we will pick it up here next session.
Yay.
Motherfucker.
I apologize. It's my job to leave you on cliffhangers. So, aside from all the issues with Spectrum Internet, it was a fun session. I do apologize for the hang-ups that we had, though. You guys did well in that little chase scene. Good job. If you enjoy what we do, pass the word around, tell your friends. We stream regularly when the internet works, but otherwise we try to post our videos on YouTube and on Spotify, where we post the VODs that have been converted into audio files. If you like this, pass the word around, tell your friends. With all that said, though, I'm getting hungry. Say bye, stream.
No stream.
stream.
Bye.
Bye, stream. Bye, recording.
By recording.
Recording.